my age. Let's just say it's not easy being my age anymore. This was one of my first manufacturing jobs, way back in 1973, 74. I went from there, I went to another textile place in Ronnett, Rhode Island. I used to work in this part right over here. It's all down now. I've worked in the manufacturing field for 35 years. I worked in textiles. I started off working on a flocking machine. It's a type of machine where you make velvet. I've done everything from textiles to making tags and labels to being on the outside of it, being the shipping, receiving, licensed forklift. People are not buying the products that these companies made. Sad to see it, but I guess it's time for a change. Like everything else. It's a technology world now. Technology-wise, I'm not no 20-year-old kid. It's their world today. I can get by on a computer, but if I'm going to go against a 20-year-old person, they're going to know more than me, you know? I guess one of my main regrets that what I should have done and I didn't do was, it's going to be 40 years since I graduated from high school. I didn't go to college. Today I got a job application to go fill out. Hopefully that leads to a job interview and then yeah. It does not feel good to be out of work. And men are looking at you like, well, you know, why can't you hold on to a job? Oh, you know, why can't you find work? Oh man, are you even trying to find work? I'm a good, hard worker. I've been a top-notch worker my whole life. It just hurts when you're not getting the callbacks, you're not getting the interviews, they're not hiring. They say come back in 2 weeks, you go back there in 2 weeks and they're still not hiring. It's just tough out there. I just get rid of my house now, just put it up for sale, and I'm going to be going to live in an apartment, you know, but I'm getting by. I'm not going to move away.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I was born here. I guess I just might as well die here. I don't know. I'm going down to the network, see what's down there, what's written on the boards over there. I gotta try to fix my resume, go online. They know and show me how to do it.
Going back to school doesn't seem like a real option to you.
I'm 57. I go to school. I'm having a hard time finding a job now. Who's going to give me a job when I'm 60? No, not at 57. 50 years old, maybe. In my 40s, definitely I would go back. 57? What's out there for a 57-year-old person? Manufacturing, I would love to see it come back. They've got to start trusting the people of this country to do the work. People in this country know how to manufacture. Give us a chance.
Well, what are you going to do? I don't understand that. I have a lot of people that are like, well, you know, they got laid off, their industry is kaput or, you know, in bad shape. I don't, you know, I'm too old to go back to school. Well, you're going to keep getting older whether you go back to school or not. So you can get a job making a lot less than what you're making, doing something that you're not comfortable with, or you can go and learn something new. And, Whether you do it at 48 and you're 50 when you're done, or you do, I mean, time's gonna keep going. You might as well catch the ride and go with it. When the economy tanked in, I think it was 2007, I was a kitchen designer. We were holding our own for a while. They started laying off, cut some positions. It was scary because our boss, the man that oversaw my department, pulled us together after the first round of layoffs and said, I'm here to tell you that nobody is safe. It doesn't matter, you're not safe. He said, you could come in any morning and I would have to tell you that you're laid off. And I lived like that for 2 years. It was very stressful. The hit on the construction market, coupled with the fact that this was a retail, and people just weren't putting thousands of dollars into a new kitchen. I started looking around to see what was I going to do if and when I got laid off.
All right, today what we're going to talk about is mechanisms of viral entry and spread of infection in the body.
I'd taken some tests a friend of mine had posted on Facebook, and I kept coming up with science-based lab tech type results for aptitude tests and stuff. And in October of 2009, I was laid off from being a kitchen designer.
I mentioned this a couple times now. I mean, there's about 10 million microorganisms on this planet.
And very quickly, I found the biotech program at URI in Providence. And in September, I started the one-year certification biotech program at the Feinstein campus.
Do you mind if I ask you how old you are?
I'm 38.
38. Were you nervous at all making that kind of...
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. I have a daughter. She's in school. She's, active. What if I wasn't smart enough? What if I wasn't good enough to do this? Yeah, I was very nervous. But that actually helped drive me too, that I was going to succeed at it.
No, this is a regular nutrient dog.
We looked at finances, we had to remortgage. The nice thing about the program that I went into was that Department of Labor Training, it was an approved program, so I could go to school and not look for work and still continue to receive unemployment. Plus I was eligible for grants and scholarships because biotech is so in demand. It's one of the hot fields, they call it.
Has this translated into work for you?
Yes, it has. I have gotten work from this program, definitely. Part of the program is that you get an internship. Towards the end of the program, I had gotten an offer from Monsanto. I learned a lot at Monsanto, and then it was great to have that dream come true to get into Amgen. Okay, ready? I am a manufacturing process tech, and what we do is we grow cells up in bioreactors. We get them up to a certain population, and then we send them on their way so that they can begin inducing the cells to produce the proteins, and then they harvest the cells, they purify it, they pull off all the stuff they don't want until they're left with that protein that's going to be therapeutic and help people.
Okay, I mean, one sentence later, what do you do?
I make medicine. Oh, that's a good one. That's pretty. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the path that I have taken. I don't mean this facetiously at all, but I would sometimes like to send a thank you letter to the company that laid me off. I'm so much happier.